Hey, my beautiful soul. Welcome back, or welcome when you are new to my podcast, Like in Phoenix. I'm Eva Silva, and today I have an episode for you when you are asking yourself, why do I suffer from imposter syndrome? And also, when you don't know what it is, then stay with me and find it out. So, to understand the why, you must understand the what. So, the imposter syndrome is a subconscious identity level issue where people feel like frauds despite evidence of their success. It is believed to stem from various factors such as fear of being exposed as a fake, or perfectionism and setting high unrealistic standards for oneself, comparing oneself to others and feeling inadequate, and difficulty accepting compliments or attributing success to personal abilities, or maybe over generalizing past failures or negative experiences. So it is common and affect people from all walks of life. So you are not alone. Okay, let's understanding imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is a phenomenon that affects really millions of people, regardless of their level of education, experience, or background. And it refers to a feeling of self-doubt and insecurity where an individual believes that their success is due to luck or external factors, rather than their own abilities and hard work. So as a result, they may feel like frauds, constantly fearing that they will be exposed as such. So this means that these people, among others, are struggling with maybe this following. So struggle with perfectionism. So that means that you're setting high standards for yourself and having a very high critical inner voice that is never satisfied. Or comparisons. So you're constantly comparing yourself to others and feeling inadequate as a result. Or negative self-talk. So you're focusing on past failures and negative experiences and overgeneralizing them. Or the difficulty accepting compliments. So you're having trouble to accepting compliments or attributing success to personal abilities. So let's, before we dive into recognize the signs of imposter syndrome. So when you struggle with this, when you have found yourself in one or more of this, so stay with me. I have also tips and solutions for you. Okay, let's dive in the recognizing the signs of imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome can manifest in different ways, and it is important to recognize its symptoms in order to address it. Okay? So some common signs include self-doubt, so constantly questioning your abilities and doubting your accomplishment. So I know this by myself really good. So I have struggled with this a lot, and sometimes it kicks in again. So no worries when you are on the same road. Or fear of failure. Also a very common thing. You're being afraid of failing and being exposed as a fraud. Or, of course, avoiding of challenges. Yeah? You're staying away from challenging situations and projects in order to avoid the possibility of failure. And this costs you so much of your success and new opportunities and growth opportunities. So this is also a big one. And overworking. Also, here comes the burnout thing, okay? When you're putting in excessive amount of effort in order to prove yourself and counteract feelings of self-doubt. Okay, so these are really the common and biggest things. There are definitely much more. Of course, like self-talk, it's also a thing that gets or that comes with imposter syndrome or struggle with imposter syndrome. That you have this critical inner voice that constantly points out flaws and shortcomings and all this shit in our minds. And this wheel that gets us crazy and says we are not good enough. So also this is also a common thing. But there are some more, but this definitely are the biggest ones. And yeah, when you found yourself in it, then of course, stay with me, my beautiful soul, because there is a solution, and you can overcome imposter syndrome, right? While imposter syndrome can be a persistent and challenging issue, yes, but it is possible to overcome it. And with the right mindset and techniques, you can definitely get over this and get it better and better. And so we are right in it, because now I have some tips to help you start overcome the imposter syndrome issues and problems. We all deal with it sometimes, often or not so often, but we deal with it. So let's face it and let's overcome it. Okay, so you can start with reframe negative thoughts, okay? So challenge negative self-talk, write it down and reframe it into a more positive and constructive outlook. So make a list out of it of all the things that comes in your head. So the easiest way is when I know this critical self-talk comes in situations you maybe can't write it down, but try to keep it in mind or make a note on your phone. So go with this note function app you have on your phone and write it in this note app, and then keep this as a list and come back to that when you have the time. So make time for that as well. And make this a positive outcome of it. So write down all the negative self-talk that comes to you, write it in the app, then come to it later when you have time for it, sit down, come back to it, and then reframe it in a positive way, and then read these positive things whenever you need it. The best way is maybe every day, but okay, maybe you need it every day, but come to it and you have this list on your phone and you have this list with you. And of course, you can use this list also as affirmations that you come to every day when you have a morning routine where you repeat your affirmations. You can use this for that as well. Then celebrate your accomplishments. And I know you have a ton of them. I know it. Okay, so acknowledge and celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem or how big. Write them down too and read it every day, and especially when imposter syndrome kicks in. So this list is gold when you struggle with imposter syndrome and when this kicks in and when you have this list on your phone from all your successes, small and big ones. And I know that list is long when you write it down. So sit down, keep a few minutes and write everything down, what you recognize and what comes to your mind, what you have success, and then keep this list going. Because especially we as women, we goddesses, okay? And we have so many successes every day, but we don't recognize them. We wash them away and say, oh no, this is blah, 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 okay? Screw that. Write everything down, what you have accomplished, what you have succeed of, and make a list and read this every day, okay? Then, an important one, practice self-compassion, okay? Be kind and understanding towards yourself and recognize that everyone experiences self-doubt, okay? You are not alone, honey. Take time for yourself and celebrate yourself. Give yourself some love and acknowledge your uniqueness because you are perfect as you are, okay? Then focus on your own journey. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own progress and growth. We all on our own way, path, whatever. And this path is perfect as it is. So we don't must compare to anybody, okay? You are unique, and this is what the world needs. Okay? We don't need a one-size-fits-all approach. Where everyone does, says, and think they have to do the same thing. Okay? It is time that we stand up for ourselves and live our uniqueness and carry it to the outside. Our uniqueness is absolutely needed more than ever. So let's do this. Go out, sweetie. You deserve it. And develop and maintain confidence. Self-confidence is not something you achieve once and then forget, okay? It must be continuously developed and maintained, especially to overcome imposter syndrome. So, okay, here are some quick and short tips to do. So, embrace your failures, okay? Instead of fearing failure, see it as learning opportunity and a chance to grow. Then focus on your strengths, Identify your unique talents and skills and focus on develop them. Take calculated risk. Step out of your comfort zone because there is where growth happens and challenge yourself to try new things in your way. So what feels a little bit risky, but not too much, okay? Don't overdo this. Keep it in your way. Then seek feedback. Ask for feedback from trusted sources and use it to improve and grow. Continue to challenge negative self-talk and reframe it in a positive light, okay? So as I said before, regularly reminding yourself of your accomplishment and successes. Also, as I said before, make this list and keep it. Fostering healthy relationships with others and avoiding toxic people. Super important, because we are all a beautiful energy. And when we are stay with toxic people, we get this energy, and this energy drains our energy. So it's a really bad thing. So avoid as good as it gets, as good as you can, toxic people, and reduce this relationship with them. So don't see that as often as it must be. And practicing, of course, self-care. So such as exercise, meditation, mindfulness, whatever it lights you up and it fills your energy up, it's perfect for this. And if you need help to get there, if you have questions about how to implement this in your life, then contact me, get in touch with me. Let's chat together without obligations and change your life within a quantum leap, okay? Because it gets that fast. When you want, you can, and I help you with that. So let's do this. And what else you can do is build a support system. Okay, because having a strong support system can be a valuable tool in overcoming imposter syndrome. So you can seek out to a mentor or a coach. So find someone who you admire and respect and ask for their guidance and support. So let's say you choose me, then come to me and ask me, and I will give you this guidance and support that you need. Okay, or you can connect with others who have experienced imposter syndrome. So of course, me again, or someone else. So I know there are so many out there, but nobody wanna talk about this. Okay, so talk with others who have gone through similar experiences, and they can help you feel less alone and provide a sense of validation. Okay, so try this as well. And surround yourself with positive and encouraging people. This is so important. Seek out relationships with people who uplift and support you rather than those who bring you down. So in conclusion, imposter syndrome is a common issue that affects many people. But with the right approach and techniques, it is possible to overcome it and embrace your achievements with confidence. Overcoming imposter syndrome is a journey, okay, that requires practice, persistence, and of course, a willingness to embrace change. By building a support system, using a mentor or coach, developing confidence and maintaining it, anyone can overcome imposter syndrome and embrace their achievements with pride. Okay? So go these little steps and you will feel and see a difference, and it will get better. And of course, I'm here for you. So also, these exercises are your starting point, because you have to start somewhere to become successful in every area of your life. If you need more personalized help specific to your needs and life, or if you're feeling stuck, lost, or overwhelmed, write me and I help you reach your goal, identify your blocks, and get you to the next steps you need to take to get where you want to go. You can also start with my ebook, Self-Love with Mindfulness Meditation, to start a regular practice, get used to it, and then start a deeper session with me. I would absolutely love to meet you soon and get in contact with you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then do it now to never miss an episode. You can also follow me on Instagram or LinkedIn with my name, Eva Silber, and chat with me there. And of course, you will find motivational and helpful tips there as well. You find every link also in the show notes, so no worry. And if you find this episode helpful, feel free to share it with your loved ones and with your community. So until next Tuesday, I wish you a wonderful time and I bless you with light, unconditional love, success, wealth, and health. With love, yours, Eva.